Good morning, everybody. It's Marcia from Kansas Misfit, and today I found a recipe. I've been looking in the library book that I've been studying on herbs, and I want to grow my own herbs. I can have my own spices to learn how to cook special meals uh, for my husband and get-togethers. And because I don't make bland food, but yet my food is not. It's not spectacular, but I want to have a better tasting meal. So, what a better way than to use the herbs that God provided for us to cook and use for to be healthy. So, I came across this one recipe, garlic salt. That's probably the easiest one that I can find that I can actually do right now. And I have garlic that I grown last year, which was not as much as I wanted or as big as I wanted, but it was garlic. And now that I've learned, you don't pack it with something to keep it warm at winter. You just lightly cover it, and it will make it through the winter. So that's smothered my garlic, and I didn't have as much as I should have. So next year might be better. So let's see the easy way of making garlic salt. You ready? Okay, Kansas Misfit is here, and we're starting the garlic salt. I found it in my library book, of all places. Gotta get my apron on, keep my clothes somewhat clean. Here's the garlic that I grew last year. Of course, it's not the best, but it's what we have. The roots and stuff is still on it. I even have a garlic scoop that's probably not any good left over. Okay. Here's a recipe I came across. If you want it, listen carefully. I'm only going to repeat it once. Say it once. Now, I might put it in the description if I remember. Garlic salt. Preheat the oven to 200 degrees. The first thing I need to do. My oven's slow, so I'm going to get that started. 200 degrees for the oven. If you want to write this down, gives you a chance to do it. Okay. Preheat oven 200 degrees. You want 6 large cloves of garlic, and I don't have large, so I'm going to have to double up. I'll probably do 12, maybe more. You want to leave the skins on the garlic because they add extra flavor. 1 cup coarse salt, which I went and got some at Dillon's. Some coarse salt. Okay, then it says put the garlic in a blender or a food processor. I don't have a food processor, but thank God I have a blender. You blend it for 30 seconds or until the salt turns to powder and the garlic almost disappears. And then spread the mixture on a flat cookie sheet. Spread it on there and bake it for 2 hours. That's the hardest part about garlic salt, baking it for 2 hours. Or until it's absolutely, totally, completely dry. You can tell if it's reached this state by breaking off a piece. Break off a piece of the garlic cake that formed on your cookie sheet, and then smash it with your fingers. And if it's dry, you'll know. Then breaking the salt pieces in all of them in pieces and put them back in your blender, and then process it or the processor, and run it until the lumps are gone and the salt is smooth. Keep it in a tightly closed glass jar, and it makes 3/4 cup. So if you want a mason jar, which is a quart, then you want to use over and over and over until you get it full, and you have like a year's supply of garlic salt. So here we go. I turned the oven on already. So the next step was to get the garlic, which is supposed to be 12 cloves of garlic. 6 large cloves of garlic. Let me get my trash can over here. Take the roots off. I'm not taking all the skins off, just enough to get to the cloves. Turn you so you can see what I'm not doing. Now, since this is a hard neck, I can just push on this and it helps loosen up the cloves. I like the hard neck because the hard neck's the one that gives me the what do you call these? Escapes. Which that one's no good because I didn't use it. Okay, now I'll break the cloves off. Like so. This is not too small. It's a pretty good sized clove. Right there. So 6 of those. There's 1. And here's 2 here. I want to save the big ones to go, but I probably just buy some more garlic from someplace. There's 3. And then plant those. This is the stem, which is trash. Even the chickens won't eat that. 4. Here's 1. 5. This is a whole bulb, but it's big enough to make a 1 clove. So just take the stem out of it, and I can stick the whole thing in there. I think. There we go. The garlic smells so good. When I broke this tip right here off, I smell it. I'm gonna smell like garlic all day. Whoa, I caught it. Okay. I don't want the dirt, so I'm gonna try to rub some of the dirt off. I guess it won't kill me. You don't know what's inside the stuff you get from the store. But I don't want it on my stuff. So, okay, there's the garlic. I put the garlic in the blender. Let me turn you around. You see the blender? Yeah. Put the garlic in the blender. And then it called for 1 cup salt. 1 cup coarse salt. And this hasn't been opened yet because I just bought it yesterday for this video. Well, I better use what I already had. Now I have this first. We'll use this. I didn't think I had that whole cup left. I'll use this first, and then we will open up the other one. And my oven's ready. And then when we get the cup, we will have enough salt. I knew I didn't have enough salt to do this. That's why I went and bought more yesterday. It ain't really just for this video. I'm just doing this video because I want the garlic salt. And why not make a video and share with you guys at the same time? So, 1 cup coarse salt. Now I'd like to get pink Himalayan salt, but this is what I have right now. One day I'm going to start shopping from, when I start making money from YouTube, I'm going to start, when I start making money from YouTube, I'm going to start shopping from Azure Standard. And I'm going to pulsate this at first because it's going to be loud. So when I do that, I'll probably turn the volume off so I'm not breaking your eardrums. Okay. 30 seconds. Oh, that's strong. Okay, here's what it looks like. Whew! Okay, wow. Okay, the next thing it says, with it on my light. Whew. Spread the mixture on the cookie sheet. Can you see? That's what. I'm not gonna, as you can see, I didn't turn the volume off on the on the video because I wanted you to experience it as I do. And that smell of the garlic sure did get me. Hard to believe garlic and salt mix moisture. They're both dry. I guess garlic does have moisture in it. Garlic and salt out here. I put my glasses on so my eye wouldn't get irritated too much. And now my glasses are fogged up and I can't see. I never wear my glasses except when I drive. I need them for long distance. And then sometimes I don't wear them when I drive. Gotta be honest with you. Okay. I'll lay this back on the broom because I'll need it again in a little while. Well, in 2 hours. Spread this out on the cookie sheet, it says. This is easy, you guys. If you have what it takes and you want to have your own spices, and get you some mason jars, mark on garlic salt, garlic powder, whatever you're making, seasoned salt, herb salt, whatever it might be. I'm making herb salt, but it won't be until next year because I have to grow my herbs still. And I have that recipe. If you're interested in it, let me know. But I will be showing it next year if I can get if not next year, next sometime in the process of my journey in life, because I want it. Okay, that's ready. Let me put this in myself. And we'll put this in the oven, and it's supposed to bake for 2 hours. Let me back you up so I can get in the oven. This in the oven. Set my timer. I don't think I have a 2-hour timer, but I have 1 hour. I don't think maybe it will go past 2. Past 1. We'll see. There's 1. Oh, went 3 hours. Be back up to 2. So this will be a second for you guys, but 2 hours for me. I will see you in 2 hours, and we'll see how this turns out. Start. See you in 2 hours. Okay, everybody, there's 1 minute for you, 1 second for you, and 2 hours for me. So let's see what this looks like. I have the oven fan on because that garlic smell is strong. Or sure did go through strong. Here's what it looks like. Put you over here so you can see what you're not doing. Okay, here's what it looks like. Just came out of the oven, so it's a little hot. Feels dry to me. So I'm going to take a spoon, break that up, and put it in the blender, blend it up, and put it in a jar, and we're done. That's how easy it is. So I'll put it in here first. I'm letting this cool at the same time because it just came out of the oven. Even though it was only 200 degrees, that's still pretty hot to touch. Now, I'll hold it with my hot pad and scoop it out and put it in my cup. Should just put it in the blender, but we'll get it. Fill this up. When I get my mason jar full, put a lid on it, I won't have to make or buy garlic salt. I can cook with it anytime I want and make more when I get low. Won't that save a lot of money down the road when I can't go shopping. I already have it in stock. Amazing, if you ask me. Dump this in my blender. Let me turn you so you can see that. Okay. Get my blender. Like so. Keep on until it's done. That's my clock in the other room. Let me know it's on the next hour, 1 o'clock. This is nice. You can't even see. I'm so sorry. Should have told me. Can't see you, Marcia. Do you mind turning it so you can see? It's a little bit warm, but I can still do it here. I've always wanted to make my own garlic salt and garlic powder, and now I think I can do it. Well, I can do the garlic salt, no problems. But the garlic powder, I need to get a recipe for that. Okay, got that in there. Let me turn you towards the blender. Put the lid on. I'm going to puff it up until it's all powder. I believe it looks like it's powder, and I want to hold my breath when I open the lid, otherwise I might choke to death in the garlic powder. See all that coming out? Powder fumes or whatever. I don't want that in my nose. I'll put this in my jar, like so. And I have garlic salt. Homemade garlic salt. Now how amazing is that? Gotta make sure it's dry. Maybe it wasn't all the way dry because it didn't come out of the blender. And if it ain't dry, it might mold. And that'll run all the trouble. The 2 hours of electricity for drying it in the oven, baking it until it's dry. Which I thought it was dry. Felt like it. There's my garlic salt. Isn't that amazing? Now, if I'm going to do a smoothie to drink, I better get all that garlic out of my blender. Isn't that nice? I hope someone tries to make it, and if you do, please let me know. Because I know I did something good for somebody that way. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Ta-ta.